into the shadows.
Get to the portal!
Yes, if you can.
Yo, what's up guys, it's IHSGames here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're theorizing what if BENDY and the Ink Machine was an added DLC in the Dark Deception multiplayer, Dark Deception Monsters Immortals. Without further ado, let's get it. Before we continue, your boy would like to announce our dope sponsor, Artisan Builds, a custom PC company with a vast collection of dope PCs. If you order one of their custom PCs from their website, they will literally build it on your Twitch and ship it to you, cause you ordered it. Duh. Anyways, there's a link in the description to their Twitch and their store page. If you want to save money when ordering one of their PCs, use our secret code IHSComics to save up to $100 on your custom PC purchase. So go grab you some chocolate milk, use that secret code, and order one of their PCs. And thank you Artisan Builds for sponsoring this video. When making these What If Monsters Immortals videos, there are several rules you have to follow that will make your What If Monsters Immortals video more plausible. Rule number 1. Ultimate abilities have to be unique and related to a character's powers, skills, or nature of who they are in the original game. Number 2. Mortals' ultimate abilities are allowed to do direct damage to their opponents. If you look at the mortals, all their ultimates does not involve directly damaging others. For example, Glowstick Vince. His ultimate ability, you'll see, does not harm anyone unless they harm him, which in this case gives the damage they did to him right back. So all mortals' ultimate abilities must follow under this rule. We all know BENDY and the Ink Machine, the twisted, inky horror game where cartoon creatures come to life via a strange ink machine. This concept alone is already good enough to be in Monsters Immortals, and honestly, there's a demand for it. Lots of fans been asking for a BENDY DLC, so let's talk about the possibilities of this might be added future DLC. Unlike the Monster DLC, I can imagine this DLC holding 2 monsters and 2 mortals that be added to your collection. The monsters I chose to be included is the Ink Demon and the Projectionist. The Ink Demon is a cross between cartoon and reality. Its skeletal, humanoid, but alien-like appearance is like something you'll see in a Disney creepypasta. The class I chose the Ink Demon to be in is Balanced, but that's not something to be overlooked, as he's pretty quick on his feet, and possesses one abnormally giant cartoon glove which can be used as a heavy attack that can still do some mean damage no matter which class he's in. Possible skins can be a beta BENDY skin, but the show still lies in his ultimate ability I give him called Inky Abyss, where he emits a large radius of inky vines that'll damage anyone standing within them. We never met someone with a 360 radius ultimate, so having the Ink Demon have an ability like that is perfect to include, as he could demonstrate it perfectly. The Projectionist is a big, bulky, but lanky humanoid creature with a Node 1900 projector in a place where his head would be, a speaker on his chest, a femur on his shoulder, and long wires protruding from his projector head attached to several parts of his inky body. The class I chose the Projectionist to be in is Power, as one swing from this large fella can pack some serious punch. Possible skins can be the first Projectionist render skin. The ultimate ability I've given him is Film Flash. The Projectionist flashes his bright light from his projector onto an opponent, blinding them in the process. We never seen anyone who could blind enemies in Monsters Immortals, so it'll be perfect to include it for him. Allison Angel would be one of your mortals to be added to your collection. She's very swifty. Alongside her trusty makeshift blade, she's not the one to be messed with. The class I chose Allison to be in is Bounce, and the ultimate ability I chose for her is Angel's Fury, which will boost her damage significantly, allowing her to take down a monster solo or scaring off those who know what her ultimate ability does, allowing her to make a safe getaway. Possible skins can include an Alice Angel skin, as she is less likely to be included in the DLC due to how limited we see her do anything besides talk in the game. So this DLC will do her justice, though I might dedicate a What If Monsters Immortals video to her in the future. The other mortal I chose is Tom Boris, a fierce, strong cartoon wolf who isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. The class I chose Tom to be in is Power, as his hits do pack enough punch to be worthy in that class, especially his bionic arm, which can be used as a heavy attack, which can do some massive damage. Possible skins include a normal Boris skin, as Tom is better off in this game instead of the normal Boris, but a normal Boris skin would still be cool to include. Also, a Semi skin would be included as well. Compared to the other monsters, Semi is less likely to be in the game as a monster, but a Semi skin would do justice to all BENDY and the Ink Machine fans who want to see him in the game, and Sammy as well. Just like Alice Angel, I might dedicate both Sammy and Boris to their own separate What If Monsters and Mortals videos in the future. The ultimate ability I chose for Tom is Hound Pound, where he uses his bionic arm and slams it on the ground, pushing anyone back that's within his proximity. If we're talking about Bendy and the Ink Machine, of course, I chose this DLC to take place in Joy Studios. In this game's case, the level could be a combination of level elements from all 5 chapters of Bendy and the Ink Machine, mainly areas like the Upper Studio in Chapter 1, Bendyland in Chapter 4, and the Giant Ink Machine in Chapter 5. Possible traps in this level are ink leaks. Ink will burst and pour from pipes from all over the studio periodically. Contacting it will result in damage. If we're including places such as the Giant Ink Machine and Bendyland, then it'll make sense to include 2 bosses just like the Stranger Sewers level with the 2 Doom Ducky bosses. And just like those 2 Doom Duckies, one would be stationary while the other would be mobile. Those 2 bosses I chose is Beast Bendy and Bertram Piedmont. Boss spawns are starting to get flashy and creative, as we seen that dope helicopter from the Monsters and Mortals Monster DLC legit drop an exploding box of super brutes. So why not do the same? Beast Bendy will be the mobile one, spawning in a Giant Ink Machine room, where we see the Ink Demon transform into Beast Bendy right in front of our eyes. But not as slow as the actual game. See? Creative and flashy. After his transformation, Beast Bendy will run around the Chapter 5 corridors, going through walls and appearing at another location, running over whoever's in the way, just like in the Chapter 5 boss fight. Contact with him will result in an instant death. Bertram Piedmont will be the stationary one. He will activate in his carousel room and spin around, knocking people who dare try to cross this room around, but will malfunction and slam his carousel seats down, giving players a decent opening to swiftly and safely cross this room, just like the boss fight. Can't have him spinning around all day, that'd be unfair. Unlike Beast Bendy, contact with him does not result in instant death, but getting hit with a good amount of damage and getting knocked away, just like the boss fight in an actual game. Be careful though, he can still kill you if you're reckless. Please, Glow Stick Entertainment, drop this Bendy DLC already. Just hear me theorizing about it is already getting me hyped. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys like my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell so you won't miss an upload. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. I would also like to thank the people who sent me fan art recently. If you want to send me fan art or want to see more of me, go check out my Instagram and Twitter. This is IHSGames and I am out.